Thank you. So I'm pleased to invite the next speaker, Dr. Yang Lu. Dr. Yang Lu is an associate professor of computer science at York St. John University. Very good friend, and very pleased to have you here, Dr. Yang. You specialize in the intersection of technology and sustainability with expertise in machine learning, cybersecurity, and human-computer interaction. Dr. Yang Lu has played a pivotal role in over 15 collaborative projects funded by EPSRC, ESRC, STFC, the UK Space Agency, and Turing Institute. Collaborating with more than 20 reputed universities, her research addresses key societal challenges, including sustainability, privacy in the digital realm, public health and well-being. She's dedicated to the ethical use of data. She combines her expertise in user experience and behavior science to develop privacy-focused, effective strategies aimed at minimizing food loss and waste within sustainable food systems. Her work is instrumental in shaping a more sustainable future for food systems globally. With this, I'm very pleased, Dr. Yang Lu, that you're able to join us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction, Dr. Ife. So just before I start, can I just check if the slides is okay? Yeah? Okay. So hello, everyone. Thank you all for your valuable presence today. So it's a great honor to present on the International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Food Waste. So my name is Yang Lu. In this talk, I will explore the role of AI in food waste reduction based on our ongoing funded project by STFC Food Network. So at the beginning, I'd like to shed a light on a common misconception. Many may believe that global hunger is about a lack of food. However, the reality is different. There's enough food to nourish everyone on the planet. Despite this fact, so 1/3 of all food produced for humans never gets eaten. So today we will look deeper into the complexity of food waste and food loss and work together to understand its various sources. So recognizing the severity of the problem in 2015, the United Nations included a food loss and waste reduction target as one of the world's 17 sustainable development goals. The objective is clear and ambitious to halve per capita food waste by the year 2030. In line with this goal, Champions 12.3 is an international coalition was formed to motivate the global community to tackle the problem of food waste more effectively, ensuring that the world moves towards a more sustainable and equitable future. Next. So building on these global efforts is quite essential to set the stages for a sustainable future where resources are not wasted but are utilized efficiently and effectively. The Food and Agriculture Organization underscores the significant waste of resources like water, human labor, and energy in food production. This wastage is not just a loss in economic terms, but also environmental burden as well. So in our digital age, technology such as data analytics, machine learning, and user-centric design can drive a meaningful change in food consumption behaviors. The International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste will remind us of our collective responsibility to reduce food waste and work together towards a sustainable future. So as we embrace this new reality, it's time to introduce our groundbreaking initiative that stands at the intersection of technology and sustainability. So building a food waste tracker project for responsible consumption and sustainability enhancement, led by Dr. Shuyang Li, who is based at University of Birmingham now, and collaborated with multidisciplinary academics and professionals. This project is a collective endeavor to enhance sustainability and responsible consumption, aiming to make a significant impact in reducing food waste and promoting responsible consumption in the UK, and then hopefully across the world. So the challenge we focus on is food waste in the UK. Here are some of the recent figures. So 8 to 10% of the global greenhouse gas emission comes from food waste. In the UK, almost 1 in 6 of food we buy goes to wasted. Meanwhile, the global food system is under more pressure from pandemic, economic inflation, and war. To address these challenges, I think WRAP placed a resource efficiency as a primary solution. To achieve resource efficiency, we need to reduce the waste rapidly and at scale. So in this project, we are going to extend the previous work, another project funded in 2020 through building algorithm driven, funded in 2020, but we improve and enhance the work by building AI algorithms to place in interventions, also give simultaneous feedbacks to food suppliers and further engage with the consumers. To achieve that, our methodology is divided into 3 steps. So in the first step, the database integration and software development, based on existing partnership with Tesco, Waitrose, and a few local food producers in Scotland and Reading, we will integrate their food data into the database. We will also update nutrition information from the resource at University of Reading. On the other side, we will update the mobile app to enable functions of such as recording food waste by scanning QR code, also record other data such as reasons for wasting. The STFC capability here is to sit on advisory role in step 1 and guide a software application design according to the later algorithm needs in the step 3. So a special collaboration here is the application of the World Food Tracker provided by IntelliDigest. This is a multi-stakeholder online platform, as you can see, that supports various stakeholders in the food system, from households and farmers to local authorities and consultants. So by installing either on your desktop or your mobile devices, a user can access this food waste tracker to use a lot of functions and features, such as you could create or generate some recipes, pre-existing recipes in the system, or you could just build your own, and also make some long-term meal plans. For example, put in your calendar. Also, you can plan each meal by planning those ingredients and the food that you would like to eat. And based on the meal plan, you could just start plan your shopping list, for example. Also manage your food you shopped from the supermarket and put the information such as the date of producing and also the date of expiry. Also looking at the waste performance, like the cost and also the carbon footprint generated from the food waste. Based on the existing platform, in the second step, we have co-designed a user interface through identifying more user requirements and using eye tracking machine to test the usability. For user side data collection, the primary targeting locations would be in Edinburgh, Reading, and Sheffield, as well as York. The STFC will advise and monitor data collection and accumulation. So with the based on the use of the food waste tracker, we recruit participants from these areas and collect data on their food shopping and also the food waste record. And this data collection allow us to conduct behavior analysis and gain insights into the food waste by using AI algorithm. Therefore, the last step, which is the step 3, we have STFC data scientists analyze the data collected by using the app, building algorithm to place interventions on reducing food waste and predicting future waste amount and behaviors. So with the AI model trend from behavior data, we believe there is a huge potential to effectively close the food waste gaps, especially for the individual and household. AI could make some time series analysis, predict when a person likely shop or the item they may purchase or probably waste. Also, by conducting regression analysis, we could use AI to predict the amount of the potential waste based on their shopping patterns, provide suggestions for shopping to minimize the waste, also alert users to potential issues in their food management. So for the food supplier, we believe AI could forecast the demands in the market and also analyze the market trends, emerging preferences and any shifts in the consumers' behaviors. Also analyze the data on waste generated at different stages of the supply chains, identify any bottlenecks in efficiencies or areas for improvement, and finally determine some, optimal pricing strategies for them. And finally looking at the whole society, AI and machine learning could just analyze how food waste pattern change with seasons by analyzing some seasonal trends. Also segmenting the users into different categories, evaluate the effectiveness of different interventions of the app in reducing the food waste, and assessing the overall impact of the app and the features on reducing food waste. So the pathway to impact by engaging with different stakeholders, we hope to extend the impact on, for example, the individual consumers and household by helping them to track their food waste, and also placing some effective AI-driven intervention to reduce the food waste. To the food retailer, we hope to help them better understand customers' food waste behaviors and take measurements. Also, the local food producers, for example, like Tesco, and Waitrose. So some of the food producers we collaborate can co-develop the measures to reduce food waste across supply chains. Also with working with policymakers to make better decisions. So commercialization, we have identified two aspects. First is the improved version of food waste tracker can be applied to a larger scale of consumers. Also, the AI algorithms we developed in step 3 can also be used for wider collaboration to monitor waste in the food system. So finally, plans after projects, we think about some more project bits for scalable reducing food waste intervention design. Also think about supply chain optimization. We welcome any research, new research on AI algorithm to help to improve the whole food system, and any collaborations with different stakeholders to somehow working together to reduce the food loss and waste. Thank you for listening, and if for any interest or question, feel free to reach out. This is our team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yang Liu, for that very extensive insight into how AI is enabling to address food loss and food waste. I think as we are in a time where we have an unprecedented developments in technology, I think is really important to be able to deploy these technologies to addressing especially global challenges, which food loss and food waste fits in quite nicely. And it's really important that we can explore areas where technology can help us and be able to deploy that to make these meaningful changes. And this goes back to what Lily from UNEP was saying around helping young people, especially young people, they're very used to technology, and if they're having challenges with engaging with food and that transition process, how can we really help them in that process by making technology available and useful to them? So thank you so much, Dr. Yang Liu. Very useful information they've shared with us. And with that, we will appreciate if you stay on with us, and as we